On the other hand, the woman will look at the same situation differently. Skop, skit, and donor. So now, my friends, we are going to go into details about the differences between men and women. You may find that if a marriage is facing a crisis, the man would want to retire and go to his own room, think about the challenge alone and solve it on his own. Whereas, on the other hand, women, because they are social beings, when they are faced with such crisis, they would want to be with their husbands, talk about it, find solution together, and cry about it. If you need to say whatever, say it, and forgive each other and move on together, not separately. For people who don't know, they may feel offended or they may be hurt when their partners are acting differently from what they are expecting. If the wife is expecting the husband to sit down and resolve and solve together, and the husband is in his own space, it may bring conflict. It's very important to understand your partner so that when you are faced with such crisis, you can adjust to them, so you can support them. Even if this challenge that in your marriage you are facing may affect your marriage, you might find that at that present moment it affects your wife more. It could be death in her family, or it affects the husband more than one partner who is not too affected must try and adjust to the other partner in order to support them so that they can go through that crisis together and win. You intentionally go out of your way and act in a way that will support your partner against your comfort zone, against your personal preferences, so that you can just support your partner and show love when they are at their weakest point. The other difference between men and women is that men prefer ideas, facts, things, rather than people and emotions. Whereas, on the other hand, women value intimacy, connection, supporting, nurturing, helping each other, and sharing. This, my friends, will definitely cause conflict in your home. Conflict comes because of different perspective. The husband will see the challenge or the problem based on his perspective, and the wife will also see the problem based on her perspective. As you can see, they are not the same. Different perspective. The man will look at the situation and see facts and see things and see ideas. On the other hand, the woman will look at the same situation differently. She will see emotions, intimacy, connection, people. So the same situation that the husband is looking at, she is seeing it differently. That is why we have conflict, because the man looks at the facts and they see that, whereas the women can make connections and see what that thing will end up. And then sometimes they will even tell their husband, this will end in tears. But the husband is looking at the facts. He doesn't connect the fact with the emotions and what will come along. The man will be there and he won't see anything until bam, the train takes him out. And then that's when his eyes are open and the wife will be there saying, but I told you. And that is why, my friends, in the relationship, we need to listen to each other. Men must listen to their wives and wives must listen to their husbands. Because at times, our intuition can be wrong and the facts can help us make sense of where we are going. We are saying that men are realists. They say what they mean and they mean what they say. Whereas, on the other hand, women are artistic, romantic poets. They want men to read between the lines and ponder the implications. So in other words, we are saying to you men, when your wife is talking to you, don't just focus on the facts and try to correct the facts and put them in the right order. Rather, try to listen to the heart of your wife and the emotions and ask yourself, how does this thing make my wife feel? And how can I support her in the emotions that she's feeling? Your wife is not sharing facts. She's sharing her emotions. So don't drop the ball. Catch her emotions. Feel her heart. And women, when there is a problem, your husband will tell you. Don't always try to read into things and want to find problems where there are not. If he is quiet, it means there's no problem. So don't go searching for it. Maybe this quietness, there must be something there. No, there's no problem. Be at peace, because he's at peace. He's satisfied with you. He's at peace with the whole thing. So be at peace. Then if there is a problem and he's not talking about it, it's not your problem. Don't kill yourself or don't destroy yourself because somebody's not talking. He must learn to talk. Men are about testosterone, action. You can even see it in the movies that they like. Action movies. Skop, skit, and donor. Whereas women prefer romantic movies. I found love. Oh, they feel they want to connect and even put the tissues there while the movies are and they're busy. They cry with everybody in the movie. They connect with the movie. Because of this, many women can survive a loss of a job or a career, but on average, many women cannot survive being abandoned, being unwanted, being rejected, as if somebody is saying to them, you are not good enough, or you were not good enough for me. It breaks their heart, it breaks their confidence, and it shakes their self-esteem. Because primarily women are about connecting, about the hard oneness, about love. They're about togetherness. And remember, this is average. Many men can survive on average being dumped, but they cannot survive a career setback, financial setback, because to them it says to the entire world they were not clever enough, or they were not smart enough, or strong enough, or intelligent enough. So it really knocks them. In other words, we are saying that Men cannot survive career and financial failure, but they can survive emotional failure. Whereas women cannot survive emotional failure, but they can survive career and financial failure. So in other words, we are saying to you, my friends, that we need to be there for each other and support each other. Don't say to your partner when they're going through that emotional breakdown or career breakdown and say, that's nothing, get over it. It's something to them. Be considerate and be supportive to your partner. And we are saying that it can be vice versa in relationship. In what we said about men can happen in another relationship. It can be a woman and vice versa. So however and whatever that is may be in your relationship, support each other, be considerate, and make sure that you are there for one another.